All right, I've got a fun one for you today. There's a lot of different finger style techniques out there, but one of the ones that is pretty popular is the percussive techniques, right? And some of these get really creative, and the guitar body is destroyed by the end of it. I think it's really cool, and I think it's really neat. It's not really my thing, but there are a couple of those techniques that I've just kind of picked up over the years, even doing like a more than words kind of thing. Right, like so the sort of slap pop kind of part of the fingerstyle technique. So it's all in the right hand, and I wanted to show you the one that I use the most, and I use it in a lot of music, whether it be even in kind of jazz, maybe some bossa nova sort of thing. But I want to break it down kind of simply, and then we can kind of expand on it. It's not too difficult, but you do have to have a little bit of a facility with your right hand. So let's just kind of set up, assuming that you don't have a lot of experience with your right hand. we're gonna use our thumb, and then our first, second, third finger. We're not gonna use our pinky. Okay, we don't use this guy in traditional classical right hand. So we're going to set up these three fingers, and you're going to put them together, right? So we've got this sort of, hang loose, right? We're going to put these three fingers on the D, the G, and the B, like this. And you get a little bit underneath. Now I have nails, which I do recommend for fingerstyle stuff, but you're going to get a little bit underneath so that you can just pull. Now notice that it's not this. It's not pulling way away. It's done with my fingers for the most part. Okay. My thumb is going to be on the A string, and so you can practice doing that. I'm doing thumb and then all three of my fingers at the same time. Now we can, later we get into all these other sort of right hand things, and we'll work on that some more. But for now, we're just doing thumb and our fingers. So what we're going to do is, and we'll do it over some chords, but let me just show you the motion here. So we're going to go thumb, fingers. Now, at this point, we're not touching the strings on the guitar. So and then I'm going to bring it back in. Now when I come back in, I'm using my fingers to aggressively return to the spot that they were at before. So when I return, I'm underneath the strings, ready to play, and my thumb is returning to its spot. I'm not going like this, because then my fingers aren't ready. Now in flamenco music, they do this kind of stuff, and they'll do these different like movements, but we're hitting down, and then our fingers are right back in position to play. So I can go. So check that move out. So I did returned, and then I plucked again with the three. And I've got a little C sharp minor 7 chord here. Right? Now that's kind of like level 1. We just go thumb, pull the fingers, slap it, and pull the fingers again. What's my pinky doing? It's just hanging on. It's just hanging out. It's just, it moves along with. It's not plucking any strings. Some people like to use the pinky and they'll add it in there, but I don't actually. I have no use for my pinky, so I don't grow the nail out. So you can get a kind of a cool vibe out of that. Same exact thing, just super fast, right? Just kind of messing around. So you get really comfortable with that, and you can add all this sort of flavor to it. Then we can take it, and I'm plucking all 3 strings here, but I can take that rhythm, which is 1 and 2 and 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 I can, instead of plucking all 3, I could just pluck 1 and then pluck a different one. So I can go like, I can go 1 and, like I go 1 and 2 and. So I did thumb, pointer, snap or pop, whatever you want to call it, and then my ring finger. So, or I could do thumb, then I'll do these 2, middle and ring, slap, and then pointer. That one's kind of cool. I'm gonna do maybe a different one. Let's see. Right, so there's just different options with the same rhythm. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. If we want to count it as like fast quarter notes, it'd be 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Just like a drummer plays on drummer will play 1 and 2 or 1 2 3 4, and they'll do kick on the 1 and then snare on the 3. Doom cap, doom cap, doom cap. It's kick, snare, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, so just kind of, you get in that groove, and then you're creating percussiveness with your playing. It's kind of a cool thing to be able to do. All right, y'all try that out and let me know how it goes, and we'll see you next time.